Kingdom Hearts holds a special place in many JRPG fans' hearts. So with Lightyear blasting its way into theaters, join us as we have Megan.
I'm gonna say, I can just see Ariel brushing her hair with forks right now.
Denise.
I'm just saying, this is my inner soul, and Michael, if you interrupt my soul, I will rip your head off.
And Michael.
Not enough Mike Wazowski and Soul.
Rate each Kingdom Hearts song out of 5, where I will then sum up their scores and add it to the tier list. Now, let's start with something a little spooky.
Spooky. I love spooky.
This song is absolutely adorable. It's weird because it's a Christmas spooky Halloween song, but it's so cute.
I think because I love both Christmas and Halloween first, it's such a good in-between blend, and a lot of people who don't really love Christmas will wear this Christmas Nightmare Before Christmas, because technically it is a Christmas movie, but it's not a Christmas movie kind of thing.
My favorite is the boogeyman stuff in that, because when you go back and watch it as an adult, you're like, how did I not have nightmares from this?
And you probably did, because it was very terrifying. The boogeyman, when you see the things in the story, you're like, oh, look, it's so cute, but then you go watch the film again, you're like, this is a little... Let's pause. Are you scared, Michael? I think my biggest thing about this is they really did well on the instruments. They could have kept it with, they had the initial movie base, it's based off of Nightmare Before Christmas, but that was more singing, and you were dependent on the singing voice. Here you're really dependent on the instrumentals, and I think that's the huge difference for me, and why I think it's fun. It's definitely bueno.
So Megan, out of 5, what would you give Halloween Town?
How can you not give this a 5? It's very simple, and at the same time they took this huge, loud, orchestrated song, and they were able to really simplify it while capturing the key notes and the key sound that makes this song a song, so I give it a 5.
Awesome. That's what we like to see. And Denise, out of 5, what would you give Halloween Town?
I love Halloween, I love Christmas, I love Disney, and I like being evil. So 5 for me would be the answer. Beautiful orchestra connected to it, very good instrumentals, so woot woot.
Okay, I like where this is going so far. And Michael, out of 5, what would you give Halloween Town?
I like the song. I really like the song. All it's missing are the lyrics. So it's going to a 4 for me.
Can I argue against Michael real quick?
No.
Michael, you're playing this as a video game. How are you going to have lyrics? Last time you have lyrics in a video game, you get distracted.
I like the song, okay? I want to put this on my playlist.
Yeah, but then you would just play the regular one on your playlist. This would be the studying one. I'm just saying, this is my inner soul, and Michael, if you interrupt my soul, I will rip your head off. I don't care. Oh, look, it's happy. Oh, cute. Cute. This is your inner child. Just, hello. It's a meme where hello, darkness, old friend, but then sparkles.
Song's so good. Can we play that song?
Michael, you hurt my head.
Dude, okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my, my throwbacks when you fail an exam.
I can see your energy there because it started so dark, so that's when you first go studying, and you've not studied all semester naturally, so it's a procrastination in the beginning, and then you're getting to the point where you're like, oh, I think I'm picking up stuff, and then the ending where you're like, I didn't pick up anything, and now I'm really, really sleepy, and I cannot do this exam. Sadness.
And it's also before the heavy death metal of, oh my god, I am definitely failing this kicks in. I'd give this one a 3. It's nice, it's calm, it's got the villainy undertones as a Disney kind of song or movie would have, but it's nothing super crazy.
I think because the song really connects with my soul of mostly darkness with a little sprinkle of sparkle, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's just a good time. I can feel myself feeling right.
Going through, it's a 4. It's a 4. It's a good study montage, and then you're gonna fail.
Oh, it's friending me.
Wait. What? Wait.
It's from Toy Story, Before You Hurt My Soul.
No. It's from that Monster Inc. one with
No.
Mike Wazowski and the blue guy.
No!
Yo!
You're wrong, Michael, except
Mike
you're wrong.
Wazowski! And
It's
Blue
called
Guy.
the Toy Box. What would the Monster Inc. universe have to do with the Toy Box?
Oh wait. Who's the blue guy?
Be fair, they both do sound very similar because they were made at almost at the same time. So it does sound like the same song, but it is a different song, Michael. This is the Toy Story song.
Okay, I know the song in general. I just don't know these instrumentals, you know?
You're thinking of If I Didn't Have You.
Yo, play that song right now, Kyle. Play that song.
Okay, well, the basis of this is because the new Buzz Lightyear movie is coming out shortly. So, perfect timing, good energy, love him. And I'm so excited for that movie. I am.
Doesn't the grandma die
What?
of old age?
Oh, you're thinking of Up. You were so
No,
confusing world of Disney.
No, not that one. Oh no.
All right. So Megan, out of 5, what would you give the Toy Box theme?
I'm gonna give this one a 5 because I really love this song. They didn't have to change anything about this song to make it like hit home, especially for our age group. Just has big nostalgia for this kind of stuff. So because of nostalgia, it gets a full 5.
Honestly, same. Definitely a 5. I know I've said in the past that I want it to feel like I'm playing a game and not just listening to something else, but this one is kind of cheating because it was such a hit of a song that it attacked no matter what age group you were in, you felt connected to it, and it's just beautiful. I just love it, everything about it.
It's a 4. Not enough Mike Wazowski and Soul, blue big guy. That's all I got.
Okay. Oh, Megan, you're still muted.
They're both muted.
They're both mad at you.
Like I can imagine a horse on like one of those training track things.
Yeah. I can't do a horse, I really try, but I think also it's very entrance theme. Definitely start of the game, go kill action, you know? I have always thought about playing this game, but I've never actually committed to playing it. But I'm trying to think of like what Disney related thing it's connected to. And I can only think of like the palace. Like I can't go anywhere else besides the palace overall. Like beginning of a Disney movie, there's always a palace. For the video games, there's a palace. This is what I can only think of, and that is as far as my brain is reaching. I think that initial palace is based off of the Cinderella one, I think.
What about the dwarfs?
Oh,
Sleeping Beauty and the Seven
those
Dwarfs.
are 2 different kinds. It's fine.
Yeah, but can you like think about it? The dwarfs are just playing the flutes, you know? You're walking through the forest.
Every dude that I talk to always mixes up Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. Like they can never like get each one straight. And it literally it's just because at one point Snow White is dead and she gets a kiss to wake up.
Wait, they're not the same?
No.
I literally all my life I thought they were the same.
So Megan, out of 5, what would you give Hand in Hand?
I would give this one a 3. It's very calm. It's a nice opening song. It really does give you that like Disney fantasy mixed with there's like something going on. There's some intense like you gotta hurry up, you gotta go defeat some evil kind of feeling.
I think I'm gonna piggyback off Megan there as well. Definitely a 3 energy. It's a fine song. I think if it's starting, pretty good. Good start.
I think it's a 3 too. Good song. Confusing visuals. Pirates of the Caribbean right there.
Oh, we gotta do
8-bit.
I can't do it. Can I do it? I can't do it. The Jack Sparrow. What does it go like? It's just like. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I was cool enough to do that walk, but oh man. Even Captain Hook, don't ever go watch the old Peter Pan. It's traumatizing. Captain Hook in Once Upon a Time is very bueno. That's all I got. That's all I'm out of breath from running.
Kyle, you really should watch Once Upon a Time. I think you'd enjoy it.
I like this song. I just like it.
This song makes you feel like you're gonna go do something. Like, it's like, let's
Yes.
go, we're heading out now.
So Megan, out of 5, what would you give He is a Pirate?
I really like this song. I'm gonna give it a 4. It's just that, like, simple sound. It's not hard to convert it to a video game. They didn't do anything extra spectacular with it, so I give it a 4.
There's nothing wrong with being simple.
I have so many insults right now.
Say it. Say it. I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, yo, delete. I said Megan, not you.
I think because I had a lot of fun with that song, I'm gonna actually give it a 5. Very classic Jack Sparrow mixed with chaotic good is what I think he would be if I had to place in one of those factors, because he is a mess. He's no form of put together, and everyone knows that about him. But he's a mess, and he's a little naughty. But he's good. He's good-hearted.
I gotta give it a 5 out of 5. Oh, Johnny Depp. Let's go.
Always a classic. Such a classic.
I'm gonna say, I can just see Ariel brushing her hair with forks right now.
Why forks?
Because she didn't know what they
What?
were.
I thought does she use shells?
Oh, what is it called? A thingamajig. If I'm going classic Michael, where he always says things are at the beach or some form of tropical island, and I gotta be like, Michael, you're in the middle of a desert, pick a side, like, bro.
So Megan, out of 5, what would you give Atlantica?
I will give this one a 4 as well, because you can't go wrong with the Ariel music, but they also didn't do anything new with it or make it crazy in any way.
You know what? I think I'm also gonna be like Megan here, where I obviously love Sebastian and love this song, so I will give it a 4, but I think they're forgetting that it is for a video game, and we're in a competitive nature, or you're trying to get a task done, and this is just kind of like fun, chilly vibes. Now, the game is probably, this little particular section could be a chill section, but it doesn't feel like it's meant for the game.
I do agree that this song is a 4. However, it could be a 5 if they added the lobster under the sea.
I always love how classic Disney is very instrumental, like very focused on instrumental, and obviously it was like the main go-to thing to have, but that's just what they're known for, like, powerful. This very much gives me going back to childhood vibes, and like, because when you'd watch it on TV all the time.
This is like listening to a child's lullaby.
Igor the scientist from Frankenstein? The one with the humpback?
Like, it's very, very childish, though. Like, super, like, baby lullaby.
Megan, out of 5, what would you give 100 Acre Wood?
Okay, I want to give it a 3, but I have to give it a 4 because of nostalgia.
You know, I'd probably like Megan as well. I would have given it a 3 if it didn't hit me in the feels and like brought me back to a happier time. So I'm gonna definitely go with a 4.
I suffered through that song 5 years ago when my brother was born. So I give it a 4.
What we have learned from that sentence is Michael's very sadistic and he has BDSM levels high. If suffering is how he gets higher numbers.
Michael, I suffered. I give it a 4.
I was like, This is really busy. I'm not the biggest fan of this one so far.
Guys, listen to me and listen me out, okay? Feels like I'm saving Big Hero 6 members right now.
See, I'm thinking it's very Super Smash.
The notes are too close together.
Now, Big Hero 6 is obviously based in the future-ish, not future-ish, but a little bit more ahead. So maybe that's why it feels more like busy and like kind of techno-ishy.
Yo, does it feel like the Jetsons? Remember the Jetsons, guys? Am I showing my age?
No, that's exactly, we're both 97, so like I think that's exactly where this would fit if I had to compare it to something that I already knew.
Wait, were you guys the one who told me that the Jetsons and the Flintstones are the same timeline?
So Megan, out of 5, what would you give Rescuing Big Hero 6?
I give this one a 3. I don't know, it's just a little too fast, a little too busy. It doesn't give me Big Hero vibes. I don't know. It sounds kind of out of place.
I think I'm actually gonna give it a 2. It was just too busy. I think it was because Big Hero 6 is what I remember. It's been a couple of years since I've watched it initially, but it was about superheroes and like his end section and obviously the dark beginning. But this didn't give me a superhero vibe or anything about the dark section or even like hero becoming learning to grow himself and help, the whole storyline of that, it didn't feel like it belonged anywhere in that movie, so I don't know how it connected to the game besides it's futuristic. Like, that's the only thing I can connect to it.
I'm gonna give it a 3. Not enough Baymax.
This is giving me back old school elevator music / phone waiting list. Kyle, hate all you want, I don't care.
Oh no!
Never mind. Never mind, it got worse.